Welcome to Stand Out, for entrepreneurs and small businesses who want to stand out in their industry and grow their business. I am Diana from monogrampublishers.co.uk, and in this show, we'll explore how to increase authority, define your unique value proposition, and create products and services your audience will love. Welcome to another episode of Stand Out. In this episode, we'll talk about how in business it's vital to identify and connect with the people who not only love what you do, but also buy from you and engage with your brand actively. These are the people who champion your cause, share your passion, and are instrumental in sustaining your business. But how do you find these loyal enthusiasts? How do you speak their language, cater to their needs, and make them an integral part of your brand's story? This episode is not just about finding your audience, it's about discovering your community, those who will journey with you, champion your brand, and grow alongside you. We'll explore the transformative concept of nurturing 1,000 true fans, a principle that suggests that a small, tightly knit community of dedicated supporters can provide a solid foundation for any business venture. Drawing inspiration from thought leaders like Seth Godin, who famously said, "A tribe is a group of people connected to one another, connected to a leader, and connected to an idea." And so we'll focus on the power of niche focus. And why, you might ask? Because serving a specific group with precision and passion can lead to massive impact and success. When we talk about a tribe in the business context, we are referring to something much more profound than just a target market or audience. A tribe, as Seth Godin eloquently puts it in his book Tribes, is a group of people not just connected to a product or service, but to each other, to a leader, and more importantly, to an idea. This concept is revolutionary because it shifts the focus from transactions to relationships, from audience to community. So why is niche focusing so crucial? It's actually very simple. In a world bombarded with messages and so many choices, specificity is key. Serving a specific group effectively leads to a greater impact because it allows for deeper connections. It's about going an inch wide and a mile deep, creating a space where your tribe feels truly understood and valued. This level of focus helps in creating products, services, and messages that resonate on a much deeper level. So how do you begin to identify your tribe? Start by asking yourself, who am I passionate about serving? What unique problems can my business solve? The answers to these questions will help you paint a clearer picture of the people who are not just interested in what you sell, but are passionate about the idea and values your brand represents. Remember, your tribe is out there looking for you as much as you're looking for them. It's about making that connection. So let's dive into some practical exercises to better define your tribe. One effective approach is creating detailed customer avatars that go beyond basic demographics to include psychographics, which essentially are beliefs, values, challenges, and aspirations. Another exercise is to visualize your ideal community member. What do they read? Where do they hang out online? What are their goals and fears? These exercises aren't just theoretical, they're about laying the groundwork for real, meaningful engagement. Defining your tribe is the first step in a journey towards creating a business that resonates deeply and lasts long. It's about more than finding customers. It's about finding your people, the ones who will follow your lead, share your passion, and grow with your brand. And quoting from the Finding Your Tribe guru himself, Seth Godin again, he says, "A tribe is connected to an idea. And your job is to crystallize that idea, communicate it clearly, and let your true tribe gather around it." At the heart of every meaningful tribe is authenticity. It's the glue that binds a leader to their followers, a brand to its customers. Authenticity means showing up as your true self, being transparent about your values, and being consistent in your actions and messages. This is critical in a digital age where consumers are overwhelmed with messages. Authenticity cuts through the noise, creating a sense of trust and loyalty that no amount of marketing can buy. Despite its importance, being authentic isn't always easy. Many entrepreneurs and businesses face barriers to embracing this authenticity. The fear of judgment, rejection, and failure can be paralyzing. It's natural to worry about how being your true self will be received by the market. Will your authenticity alienate potential customers, or will it draw your tribe closer? These are valid concerns, but they stem from a misunderstanding of what authenticity truly means in business. To navigate these challenges, let's turn to the wisdom of Brené Brown, whose work I love and whose research on vulnerability and courage offers valuable insights for businesses. Brown teaches us that vulnerability is not a weakness but a strength. It's about having the courage to be seen, to share your brand story, your brand struggles and successes openly. This vulnerability is what resonates with people, making your brand relatable and approachable. It encourages a two-way conversation, inviting your tribe to engage with your brand on a deeper level. So begin by integrating your personal journey and the values that drive your brand into your storytelling. This doesn't mean sharing everything, but rather highlighting the experiences that shaped your brand's mission and vision. It's about being real and relatable, showing that behind the brand is a person or a team with a genuine passion and purpose. Create channels for your tribe to share their thoughts, feedback, and stories, whether it's through social media, community forums, or direct communication. Make it clear that you value their input. This open line of communication builds trust and shows that you're not just a brand talking to them, but one that listens and evolves based on their needs. Beyond merely broadcasting messages, it's essential to listen to what your audience has to say. Active listening involves paying attention to customer feedback, questions, and concerns across all platforms. It's about reading between the lines of social media comments, reviews, and direct messages to understand the underlying needs and desires of your audience. Here's an interesting story. Brewbox Company, a small specialty coffee subscription service, leveraged customer feedback to revamp its loyalty program. Initially, their loyalty program offered standard benefits like discounts on future purchases and free shipping, really focused on providing value. However, after conducting a series of surveys and engaging with customers on social media, Brewbox discovered that their customers valued experiences and exclusivity more than discounts. At the core of this is empathy. Being able to stand in a person's shoes is at the heart of designing products and services that truly resonate with your audience. It's about understanding the feelings, thoughts, and experiences of your tribe from their perspective. Empathy enables you to identify the pain points, desires, and needs without assumptions or biases. And this deep understanding is critical for creating solutions that not only solve real problems, but also connect with your audience on an emotional level. The journey of entrepreneurship is filled with obstacles, but probably the most paralyzing ones come from fear. Many entrepreneurs fear their ideas, products, or services might not be accepted or valued by their intended audience. This fear can inhibit reaching out and engaging with their tribe. The worry that their offering isn't good enough or that they don't possess the right skills to succeed can be paralyzing for entrepreneurs. Stepping into the spotlight and becoming the face of a brand is daunting for many. There's a fear of criticism or negative feedback that comes with increased visibility. And perhaps the most pervasive fear is that of failure, the idea that despite all efforts, the venture might not succeed. And because these fears can be the biggest blocks, they certainly have been in my case, I'll like to give you some strategies that worked for me. The first one is to understand that rejection and failure are not reflections of your self-worth, but part of the learning process. Confronting fears is essential, whether it's the fear of judgment, rejection, inadequacy, visibility, or failure. Recognizing and addressing these fears is crucial for personal growth and the development of your tribe. So start by reframing your perspective and realize that judgment is unavoidable, both positive and negative. It's just part of life. You can also start very small and gather feedback as you go. This might help reduce those initial fears. Once you see the positive impact you make on your audience, your fears will be fully gone. In fact, focusing on what your audience needs rather than whether you're good enough will also keep you focused on what matters. So focus on them and get feedback. Regular feedback can clear fears of inadequacy and help you adjust your offerings to better meet the needs of your tribe. Every setback is an opportunity to learn and grow and gives you lots of stories to share with your tribe. And sharing your journey, especially the challenges, can really humanize your brand and build deeper connections with your audience. There is also some brilliant wisdom from industry leaders about this. Marie Forleo, a very celebrated entrepreneur and thought leader, famously said, "I win by helping you win." This perspective is really empowering because it focuses on serving your tribe rather than on your personal fears or doubts. It's all about shifting the focus away from your perceived shortcomings to asking, how can I help you? And here's how to embrace this tribe-oriented mindset. Concentrate on how your products or services improve lives or solve problems for your tribe. Your unique contribution is the value you bring to your audience. Deeply understanding your audience's needs, fears, and aspirations can guide you in creating offerings that resonate and provide genuine help. Encourage a sense of community around your brand. When your tribe feels supported and valued, they become advocates for your brand, further reinforcing your purpose and contribution. Believe that there is enough success to go around. By helping others succeed, you open doors to your own success. Regularly acknowledge and appreciate the progress you've made and the help you've received. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you can offer. Truly listen to your tribe. Understanding their feedback, concerns, and praises can guide you in refining your contributions. Engage with other entrepreneurs and support each other. Sharing knowledge and resources can help mitigate fears and emphasize the collaborative nature of success. Regularly assess how your work affects the lives of those you serve. Recognizing your positive impact can reinforce the value of your contributions and motivate you to continue despite any fears. When people see their own values and experiences reflected in a brand's narrative, they're more likely to develop a deep loyalty. So storytelling is very important for this. It doesn't just sell a product or service, it invites the audience into a shared experience, building a community of followers. Through storytelling, brands can also communicate their values and mission in a way that resonates. It's about showing, not telling, what your brand stands for, making your message more authentic and relatable. There is this fantastic book, which I recommend everyone to read, from author Daniel Miller, called Building a Story Brand. And I'll give you some key takeaways so you can start building your brand's story. First is clarify your message. Miller emphasizes the importance of a clear and concise brand message. Your story should clearly communicate who you are, what you offer, and how you can solve your audience's problems. A confused mind never buys. Second, the customer is the hero. Your brand plays the role of the guide, not the hero of the story. Position your customers as the protagonists who overcome their challenges with the help of your product or service. All your communication must be based on serving the customer. Create a simple plan. Offer a simple step-by-step plan that shows how customers can engage with your brand and what they need to do to achieve their goals or solve their problem. And finally, call to action. Encourage your audience to take action with a clear and compelling call to action. This could be an invitation to join your community, make a purchase, or take the next step in their journey. There are brands that do this brilliantly. For example, Patagonia. Their storytelling focuses on environmental conservation, outdoor adventures, and sustainability. Their Worn Wear campaign celebrates the longevity of their products and encourages customers to share their own stories of adventure and conservation. This approach has cultivated a loyal community of environmentally conscious consumers. A second example is Warby Parker, and I really like the brand. In fact, I got myself a pair of Warbies recently. And their origin story of college students frustrated by the high cost of glasses resonates with their audience and certainly does with me as well. They position themselves against the high-priced brand eyeglasses market and offer high-quality, affordable and fashionable glasses. They highlight their buy a pair, give a pair program in their storytelling, emphasizing their commitment to social good. This narrative has helped them establish a loyal community that values both style and social impact. And all their messaging is aimed at a very specific audience. So, leveraging storytelling is a powerful strategy to strengthen your tribe. It creates emotional connections, cultivates loyalty, and communicates your brand's value in an engaging way. Once you start to build your tribe, it's important to care for it properly. And here are a few suggestions. Create a space where members feel safe to express themselves, share ideas, and offer support to one another. If you have a Facebook group, this involves setting clear community guidelines and ensuring they are enforced to maintain respect and positivity. Post questions, create polls, and initiate discussions to stimulate interaction among community members. Highlighting member stories or achievements can also boost engagement and create a sense of belonging. Regularly offer valuable content, insights, and resources that are exclusive to your community. Actively seek out your community's input on how you can improve the experience for them. This not only helps in tailoring your approach to meet their needs, but also makes your members feel involved and valued. And being consistent in how you communicate and deliver your content is super important too. Keep your community updated with the latest news, events, and content related to your niche. Consistency will help you build a routine and anticipation for your content. To help you do this, try to batch your content creation process and do a week's work in one day, so you're always ahead. Ensure that the content you deliver is of high quality and adds value to your community. It's better to share less frequently but with more impactful content than to bombard your community with filler material. Personalize your communications as much as possible, addressing your community members by their name and tailoring messages to their interests can also help grow the engagement. We talked about authenticity in our previous episode, and we do that again here because it's so important. It is essential to build a tribe. It builds trust and helps create real relationships. Don't be afraid to be yourself and have an opinion on things. Share what you stand for and also what you stand against. This will filter out people who are not part of your true tribe. I hope you now recognize the transformative power of building a community. Your tribe can be your greatest asset, not just in achieving success, but in finding a deeper satisfaction and purpose in your work. Embrace the challenges and learning opportunities that come with nurturing your tribe. These are part of the process of finding and nurturing your true tribe. So stay committed, stay authentic, and watch as your tribe becomes a catalyst for amazing change in both your business and your personal life. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Thanks for listening to Stand Out. Our podcast can be found in all the podcast platforms, and you can check out all the links and resources mentioned and catch up on all episodes at www.monogrampublishers.co.uk.